Whoa, what a transition. I didn't know I was not ready for that. Hello everyone, welcome to the Curryway X Evil Geniuses free-for-all tournament. I'm Curryway, that's me, and I'm here joined with the first of 3 co-commentators today, Fulham. Fulham, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm glad that I got the notification to wear a cool jersey today.
I know we're
Because
tied.
both
We're in the same. Listen, I'll have EG tap you in. You'll get an EG one too. We'll tap you in.
Hell yes.
We'll tap you in.
No,
We'll
yeah,
tap you in.
I'm super duper excited. I think you know how hyped I am about this tournament. I think it speaks to me in all the right ways. Obviously, myself being a very football fanatic, this feels so similar to things that I've experienced throughout my entire life. Everything today is going to be so dramatic and chaotic and exciting, and the format is just awesome, and I'm so excited.
I was thinking about that. I was gonna actually explain the format myself, but do you want to take a crack at it? Because I think it's more similar to what you've seen throughout your time as like a sports fan. Do you want to try and take a crack at like why this format is cool today? What we're here for?
Sure, I don't think I'll ever do it justice the same way that you will, but I'll give it my best shot. We have almost 1,000 players all in one huge best of one single elimination tournament bracket today. So anything can and most certainly will happen throughout this day. We are going to be starting with a bunch of players and whittling that down all the way to the finals, and the finals is the only match today that is not going to be a best of one. I believe the finals is a best of 3.
Best of 3, correct?
Me on that if
Yes.
I'm wrong. Okay.
No, you're right.
It's going to be so crazy. We're going to see some insane upsets, and that is the magic of a free-for-all open invitational. Open tournament even.
Yeah.
And I'm just so excited. I'm excited to see the hidden gems of MCSR, players that you may not have ever heard before. Maybe that diamond that knocks out the first netherite player, or you know, a gold player that pushes a sub 10 or something like that. We're going to be finding out players that are niche underground gems that maybe we'll see grow and flourish after this tournament, because a lot of players don't get to play in the highest level tournaments, you know, the invitationals that are exclusive for 8 or 16 people. This has nearly 1,000 players. There's going to be someone you don't know impress you today, and that's what I'm so excited about.
Yeah, I think that's a great point. Like, I think, obviously, the other angle is, like, you know, with it being full random, we have a lot of crazy matchups in round 1, and we'll get to that. Obviously, the first matchup that we're watching today is EDCR versus Infume, and we'll talk more about that later. We have a lot of time to yap and stall as everything's getting set up, because there is, again, 1,000 players, but EDCR Infume will be great. That will be our first match, but you're absolutely right. Like, what I'm so excited about is it's not only about, like, obviously, there will be some upsets, right? But not every gold player going up against a netherite is going to beat them. But I think what's really cool about this tournament, and I think what's cool, I mean, obviously, this whole model is kind of modeled around the FA Cup and all that stuff and everything like that. But, like, I think what's cool is if you're that gold player and you're going up against a Mungie, a Hax, a Feinberg, whatever, you get to see in real time how good they are. And I think something that's lost in MCSR, because there are so many talented people, is I think it's hard to really understand what elevates, what separates like the best of the best. And you have a real chance today as an average player, someone who's maybe even just getting into MCSR, to see what it takes to get to that top level.
Yeah, you don't get to play against these netherite players. I don't get to play against them. I'm not that level. I don't,
Yeah.
you know, obviously a lot of these people are my friends and I'm able to do private rooms with them and things, but it's not the same. You're in a tournament format. They are going to be pushing themselves to the limit. They know that they can't slip up once today because
Yeah.
the one time that they do slip up, it's all over. There's no graciousness of a best of 5. So, I lost that seed, but I can bounce back. It's one and done. If
Yeah.
you are out, you are out. You don't want to be taking any deaths today. So we may be seeing some players, in fact, play a little bit less lights out if they think that they have an advantage over their opponents. But I think this is where, you know, your gold, emerald, diamond players can really push themselves as fast as they possibly can to try and overtake. I mean, we've seen a few, you know, a few personal friends of ours do these 99 versus 100 kind of matchups where you've got maybe a slightly lower skill player try and take on one of the best in the world. And if they can beat them 1 in 100 times, then that could happen today. We've got 500 plus matchups in round 1. There's going to be some upsets.
It's going to be crazy. I mean, that is true. There are going to be so many upsets, and I like to think about, I mean, you've made a great point, like, in the playoffs format where everything's best of 5, like, you see so many times, like, how many times are there reverse sweeps? Like, it just happens so often, and to see the consistency needed for today is going to be so exciting. And to kind of transition from that, are there any players in particular in this tournament that you think this model really suits? Someone who's really, really consistent, maybe doesn't have as high highs in playoffs as recently, but someone who you think is really consistent. And I'll kick that off. I think Silver is going to do phenomenal today. I think Silver is a really consistent player. He hasn't had the craziest highs as of recently in like a ranked playoffs, but I think his play style really, and also his mindset, not just his play style, but his mindset necessary for something like this, I think he's going to do really well.
Now, I'm going to go a little bit more outside the box here. I think that a player like Ulsahin is probably going to do insanely well, mostly for the fact that he's actually never made it to a playoffs. He's never got to one of those big, high-level tournaments, and I think that today this is almost like an opportunity and like a place to prove himself. I think he's going to have a lot of pressure, but I think he's going to have to show why he deserves to be in these future tournaments, why he should be up against these players. I mean, obviously, he shows that on the ladder all the time. I think he's 10th in the world at the moment. But yeah. I don't think he's actually made it to a playoffs in the 10 seasons we've had. So I'm really excited to see how he does today. Of course, there's a few other players scattered around the ranks from, you know, all the way down into gold. I'm really looking forward to seeing how some of the gold more
the forfeit demons. Yeah, I want to see how the forfeit demons do. That's what I want to see.
100%. I'm really, really excited for that sort of stuff. And also, you know, there are some consistent players in Diamond, bro. The players I have to play against, I feel like, how are they not beating these netherite players? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it's gonna be nuts. There is just really so many people from all elos playing in this, which makes it so exciting. Like, there are definitely some diamonds that can really make it happen. I mean, right now, like, I'm just looking at like that netherite border. Like, here's people that are in diamond right now: Parker, Bromoxy, Chloe, Tapel. All those people are in diamond. That's not even talking about like the netherite players right now. There's so much talent playing in this tournament today, and we're gonna try and focus on them as much as we can. So before we get into the first game today, let's talk a little bit more about the format as well, because that is a super important thing. So the goal, the game plan, is every round up until the round of 16, which I believe is 7 rounds. We're going to have Fulham. Fulham's going to be here. Yay, Fulham's here for the first 7 rounds. It's going to be awesome. We're going to focus on one game, the big game, at a time. Whatever we believe is either the most interesting match to watch or the 2 highest elo players going up against each other. We're going to start with that. And then after that, when that game ends, we're going to go to this big... We need a name for it. I wanted to come up with a name for it before we went live, and I forgot to do that. But we're going to have, like, the screen, the mega screen of all the games, everything. It's going to have all these exciting matchups. It's going to have a whole bunch of other screen stuff. It's very related to MCSR.TV. And shout out Yako, the creator of MCSR.TV, who made, like, MCSR.TV basically for this tournament. It's tough. It's really cool. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. And every round up until the round of 16 also has a time limit of 20 minutes. So what I'm really excited to see Fulham at the end of this is I really want to see in that like last 2 minutes, I want to see some Cole players like pace baiting like crazy. Like, can I get one rod, get to the stronghold before my opponent does? Like, I want to see some pace baiting go nuts in the first couple rounds because that is the tiebreaker if you don't beat in the 20-minute time. It's gonna be chaotic for the first couple
We
rounds.
can see people leave on one pearl, one rod, and run to the stronghold. And I genuinely think that over 100 players in this tournament do not have a sub 20.
Welcome everyone to the Evil Geniuses free-for-all tournament.
I would say
Throughout the entire tournament, please remain in this stage, undeafened, able to hear what I'm saying. I'm going to be announcing when you should start your matches, among other things. I'll stay quiet during matches. And if you get eliminated, you are free to leave. If you haven't already, please read through the detailed rules and procedures document. You can find it in the announcement or tournament info channel. If you have any questions or concerns, please ask in your group channel and your match volunteer can help. All round 1 matches should start at 11:15 a.m. Eastern Time, which is in about 5 minutes. I'll give a 30-second warning, then after that, I'll tell you all to start your match.
that many buys. There's
Might get to you. And I think that we're going to see that.
This is your 30-second warning. All round one matches should start now. Start your private room. Good luck.
Akshay
Damn, 20
also-
seconds on the
Akshay
floor.
really is awesome.
Akshay's not that far ahead right now, Fulham. Unless Akshay hits the 0. I'm not sure, but
True,
we get
against an
another
Emerald
close
player.
game here. Bombkin could be going out round 1. That's actually a pretty big upset, I believe.
But Akshay is one cycling at the bottom, as you can see.
No, this is not that game. This is not that game. This
Is that not that game? Apologies.
No, this is, I saw it was Bombkin.
Where's the
This is,
bracket?
Bumpkin.
Is this like?
Swamp.
There's no way this
Oh,
is
wow,
live
so Swamp
updating,
still
right?
wins.
Underdog here.
Swamp
There's no way
is
this person has
gold
this
and
live
just beat a diamond
updating.
player.
Just beat a diamond player.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah, good luck.
W
Wow.
gold players. W gold players.
That's
a
the brilliance
crazy
of this
game.
format.
That's a crazy game. Holy
What a gold player beat a diamond player.
My goodness. You can see on the top right.
Bye.
we have Galaxy versus 13 here. And it looks like one player. Both players died in this
Both
one.
players
Fulham.
dying in the end.
Oh,
wow.
no.
Both players looking to maybe try and get that
See a couple
zero
wins on the
off.
left side come through. Potato Fire, Akshay, Squams. A couple big ones there.
Wow, Kaltzy versus FaZe Blaze. FaZe Blaze entering the end 6 seconds earlier.
So what happened to my
Against Gold
opponent?
versus
They
the
put their
Diamond player.
match thing in for round 2, and it.
Crazy.
Oh my god, I can't
I
type.
wonder
Is-
what happened in the end for these two.
We're getting to another game.
Surely? Oh my
Kaltzy
God,
versus
I found
FaZe
it.
Blaze.
Oh, and they're both dead as well.
No.
They've both
Fulham.
died in the end.
It was so
both losing by
close.
0.
What happened?
Crazy.
They don't have a pickaxe. I can't watch the fucking replay.
Oh, no, they're gonna take
Kaltzy
so
probably
much
won't
damage.
die, but that's a lot of damage here.
I think they legit live on half a heart. I'm not even kidding. I think they
Bro, what is
legit
this
live
Twitch?
on half a heart. I'm watching Fulham on this left side. Bloopy has been in the end for 4 minutes. And
Oh,
Bloopy is
no.
a favorite. Not ranked, but Bloopy has a sub-8 RSG time. Very, very talented runner. Could be going
What
out here
happened?
when I'm not sure what's going on in that game because neither
I needed
player
this, man.
seems to have beaten it in 3 minutes, Fulham. That's a bit scary.
The crazy thing is, if Kaltzy and FaZe Blaze, obviously Kaltzy here on 1 HP.
Oh my God, is your boat break or some shit?
Bloopy's out. I'm sorry to interrupt. Bloopy's
my
out.
gosh.
Bloopy's gone.
Wow.
Sub-8
That was a shock.
RSG runner out round 1.
But this is like fucking stupid blind though, no? Like, what is this like?
And
What is
Kaltzy
this?
has to die.
And that's the, yeah. I mean, what I was saying
This
about these
is
two
the
is
free-for-all.
that FaZe Blaze technically entered the end earlier, so has a further split. And wins on the tiebreaker of
Wow.
6 seconds.
The
So if
Gold
neither of them
wins on the
complete,
tiebreak. Well,
which
it's
is very
not-
likely, we've got 5 minutes left, and
Yeah,
you know, if
5
neither
minutes.
of these
No,
ends
what
at the
happened?
end, or,
This
sorry,
looks so
go to the
normal.
then
Oh!
going, you know, FaZe Blaze, the gold player, is going to go through.
6 seconds. 6 seconds is nothing. 6
Oh,
seconds.
jeez.
6 seconds, yeah, that's just crazy.
That is
Oh, jeez.
what is going
This is
on?
fast though, no? Like if I'm playing this guy round 2 anyways, 7 minutes heading to chords.
Been in the end for 5 minutes.
Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
Stratum also in the end for 5 minutes with a gold and an emerald player both in the stronghold, I assume on their tail.
That is fucked.
Defect winning against a diamond player. Gold Diamond.
GG.
Wow.
I legit, in the gold diamond matchups, I
No.
unironically think the gold players have won more from what I've seen so far. I'm not
Yeah,
even kidding.
from what we've seen.
I'm not even kidding. I think the gold players have won more. This is
And that might be because
crazy.
the diamonds are less consistent. And the gold players aren't pushing those 0 cycles that they don't need to push for.
And look at this. 2 hearts in the end. No hunger.
Look at the dragon's
The
health.
dragon's on 1
Stratum
HP.
is 1 HP. No other
Fuck.
Zai has died in the stronghold.
That's so annoying.
As long as we don't see an absolute horror show here from Stratum, it should be a victory.
This is working. Also, this is working like so unbelievably well. Shout out Yakko for making this. Shout out Oliver for doing the production behind the scenes, dealing with us, yelling at
Yeah,
him.
come on, Olav MN4. Let's update the bracket, shall we?
Oh my goodness, this is so sick. A lot of just crazy games. I can't wait to tune back. We at some point, like obviously not right now, but like at some point as it gets closer, we're gonna have
Come
to
on,
tap
man.
back into that Kaltzy phase Blaze game. That is just crazy what's going on over there. But yeah, this one looks like Stratum is gonna potentially just barely survive here.
Probably gets through on this.
I mean, is this a wake-up call for him? Like some of the diamond players, it's like, oh, like this is not as free as I maybe thought
It's
I
not
had
the
in
freest,
past.
yeah.
Crazy.
Goes for the flick shot on the dragon. There we go. Just as his opponent gets the strong but that is GG.
This is crazy.
Yeah, probably Baconator.
I bring suffering against a gold player. Clearly must have died in the end 5 minutes deep right there. Rubly as well. What a great
Oh
pull.
no. Rube versus Iron. Iron Fulham.
What is this username? tripled to her gap.
Tripled to her gap. Currently in the lead against Ruby.
No, that is actually crazy. That's actually crazy. But Ruby's back to him. Is the Dragon deck have no idea?
Making a sword in the library. Like, okay.
Oh my god, we turned into a library full, and it's so fast. It's actually so fast.
I'm seeing that Sonya has been in the end for 5 minutes as well.
That's actually awesome. We're back. What is Ruby gonna be able to do here? Iron Sword
Hunger.
Oh my goodness, that was a great check as well. What do we get? Oh, we're getting some blocks.
Oh.
We know we need blocks. It is time for the Iron Slayer.
End of 20 minutes.
And has to kill the dragon. There's only 1 minute and 20 seconds
Yeah.
left on their timer before the 20-minute time hits.
Yeah,
There's no time left. There's no time for them. There's no time for them.
This game's over already. They can't. They're not gonna.
Very much not
Go to the FaZe Blaze versus Calci game. They've been in the end for 8 minutes, both of them. Go there.
Like you said, Sonya Cat Pats on the extra in the end, but they're both
matter. Yeah.
But it's like it's definitely
What
a wake up.
happened here for fire in the portal, like maybe a misclick bed in the woods.
Go. Go to the FaZe Blaze. Match drawn is whoever gets the smoke It's gonna be fun to watch. Like, it's gonna be fun to watch. this makes him co-host, so he can just like see the settings, just so I'm not like fucking with it. That's all. Finale's the only thing best of one. I don't know why they make the finale best of three. Literally anyone to win, and some like Diamond 2 has a crazy run, and then they just hit Infume. Like they're not gonna win a best of three, but they can win a best of one, right? Like why make it a best of three? That audio looped, sorry. Drew might have started running before I did. I don't know how much he played, like 114, 116. What's the lowest matchup still standing? Like was there like a set of 4 people where they were all Cole or something? Like is there gonna be a Cole v Cole round 2 matchup or something? Most of the new players surely are like out, right?
fuck? Why do I hear him? I'm turning him down. I don't want to hear him. Wait. I don't want to hear myself.
Wait, Danny's kind of getting elo mogged. Oh my god. Danny's spamming the question marks because he's Danny's gonna get cooked. No, he's gonna win. No, I believe in Danny. No, legit, I believe in Danny. He employed W strat of tank elo last night to give 21 mashed potatoes a false sense of confidence. Also, to be clear, because this is like the first realistic